Gonna take you guys kind of around on the homestead a little bit, show you kind of what we've gotten accomplished so far. Oh, let me get through the gate here. There we go, babies. So because they're brand new puppies, we don't really have them out wandering around with us just yet. You're probably going to hear them bark because they're usually with me all the time. But we got our sprout house right here. I did a short earlier today, kind of talking about what we were doing in here and stuff like that. So far, all we've got growing in here is are the peppers. We'll start the tomatoes and stuff like that here. Probably middle of March, but kind of a longer video format here of all of our different peppers and stuff. I've got 4 plants per variation. There's 10 different variations here. We increased the garden this year, so we're trying to do more peppers. We're going to do more watermelon, more cantaloupe, a lot more tomatoes. We did 2 rows last year. We're doing 3 rows and 3 different varieties of tomatoes this year. We're going to do beefsteak tomatoes. We've got a cherry tomato, and we've got a Roma tomato this year. We did some of that last year, but we didn't have enough space to do enough for what we wanted to do. But we'll take you around and kind of show you some of the other stuff out here. Oh, hopefully the glass don't fog up. It was 80 degrees inside the sprout house today. So we're here on 12 acres. Kind of can see a little bit of it, and I'll take you around. We've got plans for chickens this year, and it's still a little muddy through here. And we had a big ice storm a couple weeks back, and I slipped and fell, sprained my ankle, so I'm kind of hopping along here. So, but it's okay, babies. I don't know if you can hear them or not, but they're already barking. It's okay. But my dad and we came out here and took some of the trees down over here. We've got I want to put a greenhouse in probably next fall. Not going to be this spring, but probably in the fall here. Show you a little bit of what we did there. And then I'll show you the chicken coop we built last year, and we were going to get into chickens, but things just kind of didn't pan out the way we wanted them to. But I'll show you the chicken coop, and then I'll show you the garden. We've got 2 areas we're going to be growing in the garden this year. So here's the chicken coop. It's an 8x10 chicken coop. I'll show you here on the inside too. I gotta open her up here. There we go. Alrighty. Here we go. I'm sorry if the quality's bad, guys. This is kind of doing it on my phone instead of on a GoPro or anything. Oh, it's a little echoey in here too, so there's that. But here's the chicken coop on the inside. All right. And then we'll show you some of the stuff on the outside too. This is kind of where I'm keeping all my garden tools as well. You got a nice overhang so the tools never get wet. And then kind of our fencing shed here. And then on this side over here, we've got our nesting boxes right here. And then over here, we've got a clean out for it. And then we've got our compost bins we're going to start working through over here. So this is kind of all the structures that we've really gotten so far. You know, without having animals, it kind of doesn't make sense to do any barns or anything like that just yet. Alrighty, I'm gonna come over here and I'll show you the primary garden where most of our vegetables will be grown. So each one of it's 16 by or each one of our beds is 16 feet long, and we've got a new area that I just added on that side over there. But over here we grew, oh gosh, what did we grow? We grew 3 rows of peppers. We grew a corn patch that got eaten up by a possum. I never knew possums could eat corn like that. And then we had 2 rows of watermelon, 2 rows of cantaloupe. We had beans. We had everything, I think. And then over here we had some tomatoes over here. We had lettuces over here. We had our trellis system set up over here. And then in the raised bed area over there, we had our tomatoes, or I'm sorry, not our tomatoes, our potatoes. And then we've got one more area over here. We're going to actually do a big plot of sweet corn and maybe some pumpkins. So hopefully it'll work. Like I said, last year we had a possum eat all of our corn in a matter of 2 days, but we also didn't have a whole lot of corn growing either. So this is going to be the other area, and I still got to fence it in yet, but at least I'm getting the ground prepped and ready to go before that gets here. And well, kind of show you the driveway and everything here too. And basically everything you can see is ours. And I think we're really looking forward to this year's season, and gonna see if we can't be a little bit more sustainable. Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit, and I'll see you guys on the next one.